Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on stories that could change your life. Today, I'm sharing something deeply personal, a story that's equal parts painful and empowering. It's about how I lost my dream job because of my English skills, and how that rock-bottom moment pushed me to finally master the language. If you've ever felt held back by language barriers, this one's for you. Stick around to the end because I'll share practical tips that helped me go from stumbling over basic sentences to confidently speaking English like a pro. Let's dive in.
You know, growing up in a non-English speaking household, English always felt like this distant, intimidating giant. I could read a bit, understand movies with subtitles, but speaking? Forget it. My accent was thick, my vocabulary limited, and grammar? Let's just say it was a hot mess. But I had big dreams. I wanted to work in international marketing, traveling the world, pitching ideas to global clients, building campaigns that crossed borders. It sounded glamorous, right? Well, after years of hustling through college, interning at local firms, and building a killer portfolio, I finally landed an interview for my dream job at a top multinational company. The position? Junior Marketing Executive in their Asia-Pacific division. The salary was amazing, the perks included travel, and it was everything I'd worked for. The interview day arrived. I was nervous but prepared. I'd rehearsed my answers in my native language, translated them roughly, and thought, hey, they'll see my passion and skills. The first part went okay. They loved my portfolio. But then came the English-heavy questions. Tell us about a time you handled a cross-cultural project, the interviewer said. I froze. Words jumbled in my head. I started, in my last internship, I make a campaign for foreign market? It came out broken, hesitant. My accent made it worse. They had to ask me to repeat myself twice. By the end, I could see the pity in their eyes. A week later, the email came. We appreciate your application, but we've decided to go with a candidate whose communication skills better align with our needs. Ouch, that hit hard. It wasn't my experience or ideas that failed me. It was English.
Losing that job shattered me. I cried for days, questioned my worth, and even considered giving up on my career dreams. Why bother if language was always going to be the barrier? But in that darkness, something sparked. I realized English wasn't just a skill, it was the key to unlocking opportunities worldwide. Jobs, travel, connections, everything I wanted required it. And guess what? Billions of people speak it as a second language. If they could learn, so could I. That rejection wasn't the end, it was my wake-up call. I decided right then, I'm going to learn English, no excuses. And today, I'm here, fluent enough to make this video, sharing my story with you. If I can do it, trust me, you can too.
So, how did I turn things around? Let's break it down step by step. My journey wasn't overnight. It took months of consistent effort. But the results? Life-changing. First off, I assessed where I stood. I took free online tests like the Duolingo English test or Cambridge's placement quiz to gauge my level. Turns out I was intermediate in reading, but beginner in speaking. Knowing that helped me focus. Step 1. Immerse yourself. I surrounded myself with English 24/7. Podcasts became my morning routine. Stuff like English Class 101 or 6-Minute English from BBC. They're short, fun, and build vocabulary without overwhelming you. Movies and TV? I ditched subtitles in my native language and switched to English ones. Start with shows you love, like Friends or The Office. The humor makes it stick. Music? I blasted English songs, looked up lyrics on genius.com, and sang along. Pro tip, apps like Lyrics Training turn this into a game where you fill in blanks while listening.
But immersion alone isn't enough. You need structure. I enrolled in an online course. Platforms like Coursera, edX, or even free ones like British Council's Learn English site offer structured lessons. I chose English for Career Development from the University of Pennsylvania on Coursera because it tied directly to my job loss. It covered business English, interviews, and presentations. Cost? Often free to audit or affordable with certificates. If you're on a budget, YouTube channels like English with Lucy or English are gold mines for grammar and pronunciation. Speaking of pronunciation, that was my biggest hurdle. My accent made me self-conscious. I used apps like ELSA Speak, which uses AI to analyze your speech and give feedback. It's like having a personal coach. I practice tongue twisters daily. She sells seashells by the seashore. Sounds silly, but it works. Also, shadow speaking. Play a native speaker's audio and mimic them exactly. TED Talks are perfect for this. Speakers like Simon Sinek have clear, inspiring delivery.
Vocabulary building was next. I aimed for 20 new words a day using Anki flashcards. It's spaced repetition. The app reminds you to review at optimal times. Focus on high-frequency words first, like those from the Oxford 3000 list. Read books too. Start simple with graded readers from Penguin or Oxford. The Alchemist in Easy English changed how I saw storytelling. Newspapers? BBC News or The Guardian's simplified sections. Apps like Readwise help highlight and review key phrases. Grammar? Don't dread it. I used Grammarly for writing practice. It corrects as you type. Websites like Perfect English Grammar have quizzes, but the real game changer? Writing daily. I started a journal in English. Today, I felt frustrated because it built confidence. Then I progressed to emailing friends or posting on Reddit's r/learnenglish.
Now, the scary part, speaking practice. I joined language exchange apps like Tandem or HelloTalk. You chat with natives who want to learn your language. Win-win. My first conversation was awkward, but each one got better. Toastmasters clubs online helped with public speaking. Role-play job interviews with friends or on platforms like Pramp. Record yourself. I cringed at first, but it highlighted improvements. Setbacks? Oh, plenty. There were days I wanted to quit, like when I messed up a practice presentation. But I reminded myself, progress over perfection. Track wins, a journal of English victories, like understanding a joke in a movie without subtitles.
Fast forward 6 months, I reapplied for jobs. This time, my English shone. I landed a similar role at another company. Now I travel, pitch ideas fluently, and even mentor others. Losing that dream job? Best thing that happened. It forced growth. If you're watching this because you faced similar rejection, hear me. It's not too late. Start today. Here's a 30-day challenge to kickstart your journey. Day 1 to 7, assess level and immerse. Take a test, listen to podcasts daily. Day 8 to 14, build vocab and grammar. 20 words a day, 1 lesson. Day 15 to 21, practice speaking. 1 exchange chat a day. Day 22 to 30, apply it. Write essays, record talks, seek feedback. Resources in the description. Join my community, comment your struggles, and I'll reply.
Thanks for watching. Remember, every master was once a beginner. You've got this. See you next time. Drop topic suggestions below. Peace out.